maybe. Yay! Oh, Brianna got you, Christine. She was first. She was first.
Oh no, I have to find it. I not even have it open.
This is why you set notifications.
I feel so special that you have me on notifications. I don't have anyone on notifications. I just watch everyone's videos the next day.
Who has time for that?
Yeah.
Not me, because I'm behind.
I'm subscribed to too many people because I feel bad and sub back if I don't even know them, and so I have to turn on notifications.
Oh, see, I'm very picky now about who I sub to. I subbed to everyone back a couple years ago, but now I'm like, do we have a connection? There are people I've been following on Twitter for months that I have just now subscribed to.
Fair. That's smart. I'm just socially anxious.
Anyways, hello everyone. I'm Margaret. This is my channel, The Word Nerd, and welcome to our November 1st kickoff write-in live show. I don't know what I put in the title. It's a lot of words. So I have my two lovely hosts with me, Christine and Brianna, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about the channel, and then we will start talking. All right. Do I have to nominate someone to go first?
I can go.
Good. I was going to say you anyways.
Hi, I'm Christine. I'm from the other Christine that reads. I'm not technically doing NaNoWriMo this month, but I have so many big-ass papers for my master's degree that I'll definitely write 50,000 words. So here I am.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, Brianna.
My name is Brianna. I'm from the channel Coffee, Books, and Bullet Journals, and I'm predominantly a booktube channel, but I decided, you know what? It would be really fun to write a book.
Hell yeah.
Here we are.
As many people on BookTube are prone to do. I don't know why people are surprised when BookTubers are like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm writing a book. All we do is read.
Literally.
Right. I mean, we consume enough stories and different worlds. It's only a natural next step.
Mm-hmm. And some people get the writing book and the writing bug, and some don't. You can tell who was meant to be a writer because they're like, I want to start writing stories, and then some are just perfectly happy to read them. So we're going to start off with a little bit of ice-breaking, some questions. If you are here specifically for the write-in and you're watching this the day after and you don't want to get to know these lovely people, though I don't know why you wouldn't, I will have a timestamp down. Christine's so shocked. I will have a timestamp down in the description that will tell you when we start actually doing writing sprints. So you can just skip to that part. But I mean, if you don't already know these lovely ladies, you should get to know them. Anyways. So Christine, some of these you might have to just lie about because they're mostly NaNoWriMo questions.
That's okay. I can maybe talk about other things that I've written that are more NaNoWriMo friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, so the first question is, how many times have you done NaNoWriMo? I've lost count at this point. That's my answer. I've done it 4 or 5 times.
I did Camp NaNoWriMo this summer, and that's it.
Nice. I did Camp NaNoWriMo in July as well. It did not.
We were in the same cabin.
Oh, that's right.
It was just us.
This is my second year doing Nano. I did it in 2017 and then took 2018 off. And I haven't done any of the camps though.
I heard a cat.
Who heard a cat?
No.
I swear I heard a cat.
There was no cat. Oh, you might have heard me going,
oh! Okay.
That's a noise I make sometimes when I'm amused.
I got really excited.
All right. Well, that kind of answers the, so how did you first find out about NaNoWriMo? I don't remember. It was on Twitter, probably.
Yeah, same.
My first one was in 2011. My memory barely goes back that last week, so.
Where did I think I found out about it from Bohoberry, which is a bullet journal YouTuber, and I watched her vlogs in 2016, and then I was like, oh, I want to do that.
I also follow Kara because bullet journaling.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't set up my Nano Bujo spread yet. I'll get to November eventually.
I haven't done anything I haven't done anything yet.
Rebecca is roasting me. She's like, I also thought Margaret was a cat, basically, in the comments.
Oh, yay.
It wasn't just Christine. Okay, so what was the name of the first novel you attempted with NaNo? Mine was called Mind Games. It was interesting. It was not publishable.
The work and project I had going this summer, I had a title for it called Silver and Gold, but then my fiance was like, that sounds like Christmas. And I was like, but Christine, you hate Christmas. So I was like, oh no, what do we do? So I don't have, it doesn't have a title right now. Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't currently have a title, but it still exists.
I am terrible at titles. It takes me like 4 drafts to figure out.
It's hard.
See, I'm really good at doing titles. I just can't name characters.
Oh, I'll name your characters and you name my books.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a hack. Go look up behind the name.
Yes, I love that
random
website.
name generator. You put in the back. Yeah, I
have done that.
So I literally, for my like wizard, who's the evil like antagonist, I literally just Googled evil wizard names.
Literally, one of the main characters in my book was named on behind the name. And it was like the most basic name ever. And I was like, oh, that is a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Like, you're so smart. Like,
literally all of my characters, their last names come from behind the name because I'll just put in a last name and then that's how I figure out what the last name is.
That's a good idea. My first project was called Storm Advisory, and it was a sci-fi, which was a dumpster fire.
Okay. I like the name though. Storm Advisory.
Ooh. When I decided to do NaNo again, my first thought was, oh, I should just like finish because that book never got finished. And I was like, oh, I should just like continue on and write another 50,000 for this project. And I'm going through and reading it, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is too much work to fix.
That was basically kind of the consensus with Mind Games because I thought it was really good, and then I sent it to my friend who was published, and she's like, Margaret, this was like 7 years ago. No, oh my God, this was 9 years ago. She's like, Margaret, you've got a great concept. The writing is crap. I'm not kidding. She sent me 7 pages of email that I printed out, and it's one of my most treasured possessions.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm terrified of one of those emails.
Well, it was really good because she was really good about like, here's what you're doing right. Here's what I liked. Here's how you get better. She didn't say this is trash. She's like, here's how you get better. This is what you need to look at. And I was like, she's like, please, like, take a minute if you need to and like absorb it. And I was just like, Dot, this is fantastic feedback. Thank you so much for taking all this time. I'm not even mad about it.
I hope to be that kind marking essays. Am I? I don't know.
I try to go for the sandwich method, and I maybe do a little too much of the niceness. But if I'm beta reading your project, I'll be like, what the heck?
Perfect.
Like, I have niceness in there, but I'm also very blunt. Okay. Question number 4 is, give us a 1-sentence summary of what you are writing this year.
1 sentence?
1 sentence. Just a quick idea. Like what mine is basically about a girl who has been cloned, and she's having to deal with the fact that she looks like someone who is very famous in her world. She's having to deal with the fallout of that and the legacy that this person has left behind.
That sounds really good. I am writing a contemporary fantasy about a teenage girl who discovers that she is a witch and destined to be the protector of her hometown.
Nice.
I like that.
I'll just say what I'm researching for my 3 papers. I have 4, but like one of them's stupid. So the 3 that it's like a response. But the 3 big ones that I'm working on, one of them I'm researching, it's a historiography on midwifery in Ontario. The second is a historiography on Ghanaian history relating to socialism. And the Third one, which I'm most excited for, is exploring the intersection between Indigenous and Pan-African identities on the continent.
Ooh.
Mm.
I can see why you would be most excited for that last one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the one about Ghana is not the one that's like got you all.
Well, that one is like, I know I'm gonna do well on it, so I don't need to like stress, you know. Like,
oh, so you're going by which one is most stressful?
no, like
That's
the most exciting, the most challenging. I think I think exploring identities is hard when you're not somebody of that identity. So like I'm trying to, it's a challenge.
By the way, I just noticed what your shirt is and I like it.
Thank you.
Let's see. Question number 5 is, what's the best writing advice you've ever been given? Mine is something, I don't remember who said it anymore. Maybe it was Stephen King. Maybe it was one of the other books I've read. I don't know. But somebody basically, to paraphrase, said that your first draft is the draft where you get all of the garbage ideas out. Like you can't know that whether an idea is good or bad until you've written it down on paper. And so no matter how ridiculous it sounds, just write it down on paper. The worst that can happen is you have to change it. So.
See, I have like very similar. Someone told me, well, I think it was even just like a quote or something that had said that your first draft is you telling yourself the story.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. I don't remember who it is.
But as like simple, logical NaNo advice, gray out the text that you've already written so you don't go back and edit it.
Oh my gosh, not going back and editing when you're trying to fast draft is like
that's
the
just
key.
taking words off if you delete them.
The key.
That's how you lose NaNo.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, I always personally think that if you're gonna write anything, you should read triple the amount at least of what you're writing, because I think that you can't write unless you read. But like, full stop. But then I guess the best I've ever heard is like, I think Jenna Moresi, I really like the one she said, like, write what you want to read. So I think that kind of dictates what I do with fiction and nonfiction.
I'm actually planning on doing a pep talk video on that subject.
I love that.
I like that subject because like that's who I write for first, is for me.
Yeah.
Then for my friends, and then everyone else.
Like even with like my historical writing, like I'm finding subjects that I would want to read a book about. So
Nice. Okay. Question number 6 is, have you ever taken a year off from NaNo, and why? I have. I don't remember why.
Hello, M baby. No, I have not. Not even been here 1 year.
I took last year off because I moved last year in September. And so like that was stressful. And then I was like living with a new person and like wasn't really sure how like I could split my time between social life and writing and that stuff. And plus I just didn't really have an idea last year.
Fair.
Christine, I just want to point out that I was actually second and you were third.
Wait. Fuck.
Are you gonna go fourth now?
No.
For those of you that have, this is your first time meeting Christine. Christine likes commenting first on live show things first. It's a point of
I'm just competitive. Always.
Oh, that's all right. This is not, we roast Christine today. We'll do that another day.
Oh, I like those days.
Oh, fudge. I think we're going to skip question number 8 because question number 8 is read us the first sentence from one of your novels.
I can do it with my essay.
I was gonna say, I think maybe we'll just like, once we've done a couple of sprints, we'll be like, read a sentence you really liked, if you've got one that you really liked, or you can read it first. So, so question number 9, the last question we're gonna ask right now is, why do you love writing? I think I love it because it's a way to get to like bring, like you're in control. Like you get to tell the stories you want to tell. And I love being able to tell stories. And also writing is not like having to tell them out loud like my niece makes me do. and come up with them on the fly.
That's so cute.
So you can go back and edit and revise. It's cute when you think about it. It's not cute when you're going, what happens next? I don't know. Do you know? But I just really like being able to craft a world and bring characters to life and get to know them and do terrible things to them.
Oh, I have something to tell you about that.
Uh-oh.
We'll go.
I've decided after like writing my first 1,200 words that's early this morning, I've decided that the end of the book is going to end with my character's grandma dying.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, it's just a grandma.
She's like a pivotal, like she's
Oh, okay.
my main character's whole world.
I thought you were gonna say like the character dying, and I was like, rough. But
I mean, it's a trilogy, so
then that's good.
As long as the main character and the love interest make it out.
That's Margaret's requirement of a book.
That's all that matters.
The love interest is going to get seriously injured, and that's when the main
That can be hot.
out that she is the and she's queer, which is even better.
Aww. Well, then you definitely can't kill her. That's a trope.
No.
Can't do that.
No.
Okay, well, I'll answer why I love writing, I guess.
Rebecca says it's just a grandma.
Hi, I have no heart or soul.
Bragging us.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
okay.
I may be a terrible person because I just like doing horrible things to characters. I mean, my book in 2017, the dad died in the first chapter, so.
It's just a dad.
My book that I'm querying, I kill off. Christine's reading this. I kill off a character who's very important.
Tell me who. Tell me who.
I'm not telling you.
It's a crap.
What? What book have you been reading? Anyways, in book 2, a character that doesn't make it to book 2 dies. If there is a book 2, a character will die. And it happens to be my brother's favorite character. And so back when it was still one book, he was reading the summary and he's like, Margaret, that's my favorite character. Why did you kill her? And I'm like,
because I can.
It's her. Okay. Good.
You need to finish that.
I kind of wanted her to die. Like a little bit, if it's who I think it is. Because it's like, well, her life will always be a barrier to my finding happiness.
That death happens in book 1.
Oh, wait, somebody else?
Yes, it's someone else.
Oh.
But like they were technically a barrier to the main character. Like she was never going to be who she was supposed to be until this person
One of the sisters
was no longer there for her to kind of hide behind. If that makes sense.
It's Caitlin.
I'm not saying.
Yeah,
but
it is.
I have done like the more he protests, the more painful I make it. I'm like, I'm gonna make this character as cool as possible every time you ask me to not kill her.
Okay. I like it.
You are evil.
I'm gonna have to change names now so people don't know what happens, Christine. Anyways,
I'm just guessing.
Why do you guys like writing?
Well, I like writing because, I think maybe I have some kind of undiagnosed attention problem, but like my head is always full of ideas and stuff, and like I really can't focus. Like you'll be having a conversation with me, and my mind will just be in like fantasy land, and I'll be like, and so like I need to write them down to get them out. Like I just need to. It's like a function of survival at this point. And I've always been like that. Like as a little kid, I had like little notebooks filled up with dumbass stories that probably awful, like just garbage, but had to get them out somehow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's the same with history. I'm like, I have this idea. Gotta somehow apply it to a class.
Yep, that makes sense.
It's fucking empty.
Yeah, I think I guess it's more of a mixture of both because I really like pinpointing a story and then like going all out on it and like building the world and like creating backstories for characters and like, whatever it is, I just like hyper fixating.
Yeah.
One thing.
That's what I do.
I haven't read anything in October.
I have to fight against that because like part of me wants to abandon all projects right now except for NaNoWriMo, but I've got Vaultathon coming up. I've got my BookTube project, that stuff I need to be doing and all of that stuff. And
I had this like, whole big idea for a secret TBR, and like I literally like bought books for it. And I don't know that it's gonna happen now. Like it's going to eventually, but it just may be like a very long, drawn out process.
My secret TBR is going very well. I finished 5 of 6 books.
Nice.
I got 1 left, and the vlog is almost done. It's fantastic.
Wait, were we supposed to do secret TBRs? If you're both doing one?
Yeah, it was. You must have missed the memo, Christine.
Jeez.
Okay.
In your defense, I don't think anyone else that is helping me co-host these got the memo. So.
Okay. Okay, good.
All right, so I think that is all we are going to talk about for now. We'll get to do some like bitching about how hard writing is later after we've done some writing. So I'm going to leave y'all to have each of y'all to have your own music. I know some people will actually play music over these, but like my playlist is so specific to what I'm writing, and I
literally can't stand other people DJing for me, so I appreciate that. I will be the DJ at my own wedding. I'm not kidding. You think I'm
This is
joking?
the exact playlist I need.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
But I would let go of other stuff then. Like, have other people do other stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, the music is the most important part of the day. The most important part of the day. Then Alex or whatever.
More important than the photography?
Yeah. You can't, your marriage will end in disaster if you begin it with bad music. That is the truth.
I mean, yes.
What if someone played Adele? I'd have to leave.
As long as Alex left with you.
I have to leave my home.
If he let someone play Adele, I'd be leaving Alex.
So, if you don't have a playlist, real quick, I'm like getting us back on track. If you don't have a playlist that you can listen to, I would suggest, and this is going to be really freaking nerdy of me, the Ravenclaw Common Room. I haven't listened to any of the others, but I love the ASMR ambience rooms, and there's one that's like 8 hours long. It's fantastic because I'll put it on while I'm waiting for stuff to upload on my computer, and it's great. But like they give you enough noise that you're not going crazy, but they like it helps that your brain can focus, but they're not so. At least the Ravenclaw one is not so overt.
Yeah,
I like listening. There's a channel called Autumn Cozy that has like all like autumnal ambience, like rain, coffee pouring. Like they did like a witch's cauldron one. Like that's what I've been listening to nonstop.
I should make a link to my playlists for the peasants out there who don't have them. That's what I should do because I know they're fantastic.
At some point, I am going to actually make a Spotify for. I'm calling it doesn't have an official title, but I'm calling this particular book Ash Girl. I make actually take all the stuff that I thumbs up on Pandora and move it to Spotify, and then maybe I'll start linking like those playlists down below.
Yeah, I want to hear them.
Yes, I have one for Tad and Gina. I should give that to you.
Yeah, you should.
Half of it doesn't make sense because it's for stuff that happens in book 2.
Well, I probably won't be thinking that much on it. I'll probably be judging the taste in music more than the plot cohesion.
In my defense, I don't think there's any Adele.
Perfect.
I can't be entirely sure because I do like her, but I don't think there is any on the playlist.
Remember when she lost her voice? Good times.
Good times.
You're a horrible person, Christine. I love you.
Yes,
you are. She is a Slytherin, by the way. That's why she's so happy about it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Are you ready?
Rebecca, no. Yeah.
So are we doing, you said a 25-minute timer?
We are doing a 25-minute timer, I think. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I thought I closed, but I needed to. So I have this little app on my phone called Forest Stay Focused. If you get it, it is fantastic because you can do the Pomodoro method on it. I don't do 20 minutes and 5. I do 25 and 5 because that's an even 30 minutes and it makes me happy. So we're going to do a 25-minute sprint. And whatever goal is your goal for that, just let us know if you met it at the end.
My goal is just to get shit done.
Right.
Good goal.
That's a good goal.
Yeah. It's very measurable.
Oh God, I have to come up with a first line for this book. So anyways, all right, I'm putting, I would suggest muting your mic, by the way.
Yeah. If you see me singing along to nothing, I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Okay, my mic's going out.
We will point and laugh at you when that happens. I will probably also be singing to nothing. So we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe. Unmute. That's how you. Sorry, took me a minute to figure out how to unmute up.
Hey.
Were you also trying to click the little microphone that's next to
No, I
your
found
name?
it right away.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, Taylor.
Oh no! We have no leader!
Oh
Who's in charge?
no! Not me! Not it!
Okay, I'll be in charge.
Not
Here's what we're gonna
first.
do, folks. Banish Adele from your playlists. Bow down to
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
yeah.
My computer did a weird thing.
Sure.
we were very
did.
civil while you were gone.
Oh, I
There
would
were
hope
only
so.
6 cuss words.
All of them the worst ones.
All of the first. All right, so were we successful at getting any work done?
Yeah.
Well, I hit 1667.
I wrote. Let's see how many words I wrote. 290.
Nice.
Nice. That's
I-
good for 25 minutes.
What did I write for 25 minutes?
Plus a footnote.
Plus a footnote.
Ooh.
My favorite part of writing is doing footnotes.
No, I'm sorry, Rebecca. I did not mean to abandon y'all.
That's okay.
I hit the wrong button.
I did 388 words. again.
Mom abandoned us. Oh my god.
I went to, because my music was still playing, so I went to fix it, and that tab was right above my home button, and I hit that instead. And I was like, crap. I did my spread for my writing journal.
That's not writing.
I know it's not, but
It's helpful.
until this was done, I need to be able to log my words, Brianna. So
That's what the NaNoWriMo site is for.
Okay, listen.
It's okay. I track my reading.
Does
in
the
four-
NaNoWriMo thing give me stickers? Because I give me stickers.
There are badges.
Aw.
Look at all the stickers I gave myself. in
What's that
September.
about? Oh.
What do they mean?
Okay, so the
Oh, boy.
stars
You asked.
mean 500 words were written.
Nice.
The flowers mean that I finished a chapter that day, and then the owl means I finished my draft.
Cute.
Ooh.
So, because you'll note, that was whatever was before September. August.
Nice. I should give myself a sticker every time I manage to read one of my books for class without being like, this is trash.
You have to call it a dumpster fire.
This is a dumpster fire.
I just like garbage better. I feel like there's a difference between dumpster fire and garbage because, like, I am a dumpster fire. That's garbage.
I'm the thing burning the garbage. Excuse me, I'm destroying it.
I have, in fact,
Fair.
burned books before.
I could never.
It was Wuthering Heights, and I hated
Was
it.
ist das, Deutschland?
And it was like a really bad copy too. So I don't even feel
You
bad.
don't even feel bad.
It made me feel better. I was like, the only
you go.
chapter in this book that was good was the final chapter. Christine, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm a wee Scottish lass in my tartan.
So I
Made of
think I'm gonna
true
do.
Scottish wool.
So I was watching Kate Kavanaugh's blogs from last year in NaNo, and she pulled every 1,000th word and then made a sentence with them at the end of 50,000. And I
Who's
think
got
I'm
the
gonna do that.
time?
That is
I mean,
funny. If
Okay.
anybody who is watching got any work done, you can stick that in the chat. Let us know how you're doing. Or if you're not doing well, just stick some crying emojis in there and we will tell you how sorry we are for you. What is going on with my phone case? It is weird. So, anyways, That, I think, is our break. Do we need to help Brianna brainstorm her coffee shop name before we
Listen,
go back
if
to
you
writing?
do something about beavers, though, like beaver brew or anything, it's just gonna sound like vagina juice because that's what beaver means. You can't. Please don't make a vagina coffee store. Or if you do, really lean into it, you know?
Yeah, I don't think I could do that with a straight face.
I didn't think so. I was like, beaver brew.
I'm glad we have a resident Canadian.
Yeah, we know all the words for beaver.
Oh, Rebecca is voting for vagina juice, so.
Yeah. Rebecca, we've had our ups and downs over the course of this chat, but I think we should be friends.
She was a very cool person. I've met her twice. I mean, technically, I've met her more than twice because we've done 2 weekend conferences together.
I don't even know who this is, but Rebecca.
Check out the Tea Hags. They're really cool and hilarious, and they do a lot of stuff drunk.
Okay.
They're great.
Tea Hags.
Yes. It's a duo channel, and sometimes Rebecca is with her Sarah, and it is sad. Rebecca says she's not going to let Adele come between y'all. So.
This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
Yeah, Rebecca, that perfectly sums up your channel. They mostly just drink wine and try not to cry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's probably crying because some of the fiction you read is so bad, right? I'm guessing that because they will roast and stuff. It's really funny.
Oh, me too.
They have is it a show or a podcast? I don't know. Rebecca could correct me, but they have a podcast where they read like really bad fiction.
Rebecca, your CV is like a bop. I am so happy for you.
All right. So, for Christine's sanity, are we skipping the brainstorming session or are we?
No, let's do every session.
All right. Do you want to or do you just want to put a placeholder in there?
Can we add anything else, Beaver? Something? We could just call I don't know. We could just call it the Beaver.
Come get your hot brew from the beaver herself. I'm fucking. It smells a bit, but it's okay. It tastes good.
They're not Scottish. All right, well, maybe not a beaver.
Oh, that's right. Everything in the book.
Okay.
Oh
What about let's lead into the pine tree angle?
I know.
Right.
What did you say?
Evergreen bean.
Oh,
That's cute.
I do like that.
That's kind of quaint in that small town.
Yeah. Oh, see, she can name coffee shops that have no vaginas.
I like it. Okay.
Now that we scared all the boys off,
I'm gonna open a business.
And it's three words, so got to get those words in.
Evergreen bean.
Technically, evergreen is one word.
Right,
well,
but
I didn't know there was a V in it.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
The evergreen bean.
And don't do contractions. It's always cannot or cannot.
Well, cannot is all one word.
Well, wait a minute though. You guys are doing fiction. You can do whatever you want. I'm the one who can't do contractions. I use contractions in fiction.
Right, but did not is 2 words. Didn't is 1 word. And when you're trying to get to 50K,
that's cheating.
Is it though?
I feel like on principle, yes. like what if it's like dialogue and you want to sound like a normal human and not a robot? Like, no, I am not doing. I cannot, ma'am.
Like a normal human and not a boomer. You mean?
I did not go to the Evergreen Bean today.
Did not spend my money on the iced mocha, mother. I am saving.
We had a lady when I worked at Chick-fil-A ages and ages and ages ago. She was our hostess, and like if you've never been to a Chick-fil-A, one of the things that they do is they have a lady that's out in the dining room, and her entire job is to just go around and clean tables and like say, can I take this from your table? Like take your trays, all that. It's all very much on the hospitality end, which is not entirely what the second mile verse means, apparently. But anyways, we're not here for a lecture on religion. But she would, instead of just saying thank you, she was like 95 years old. I mean, she was older than the founding fathers.
Okay.
The G-Wash is so old.
Okay, maybe not Washington, but all of the young ones. Anyways, but she would say,
You're not quite George Washington. You're more like Thomas Jefferson. I don't know.
You are older than Alexander Hamilton.
She would say, and I thank you, instead of just saying thank you. And I'm just like, Miss Hazel, you just sound weird when you say that.
And I thank thee, good citizen.
Basically, Captain Chromium.
Could you tell I was putting on my best supervillain impression?
Okay, so we've got the thing solved, correct?
Yes.
Evergreen bean.
Where the frack did my phone
All
go?
right.
Okay, this
I'm
time.
putting you in the acknowledgements, Christine.
Oh my god! I'm gonna be a book character. On the acknowledgement section.
There we go. Sound effect is on. Okay. This time, I'm turning the sound on so I can hear it when it goes off. Okay, so we are going for another 25 minutes, and this time Margaret is actually going to try and get some writing done, or she's going to cry. One of the two. Only time will tell which it is.
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna pee.
Oh,
Bye.
okay. We'll take a minute for Christine to use the bathroom. So, I won't start yet. There is, for those of you that are wondering about naming like stores, especially if you're doing a fantasy setting, look up like pub random name generator, because I have used that on occasion to find names for like restaurants and stuff. Just fake names.
That's a good idea.
Also, making acronyms out of words. Like, I had to name a river in a novel based on England, and so instead of the Thames River, I have the Hampstead River, because I just rearranged the letters.
Oh, There you go. Fancy.
Do you have any world-building hacks that you like to use, Brianna?
No, because the last one I wrote did not have a great world building. So my hack would be to build a world.
There are
But I
many
did,
ways
like,
to do that.
I spent multiple days on Pinterest just like searching small coffee shop aesthetic, Oregon town aesthetic, witch house aesthetic.
I definitely come out of my like first drafts with definite white room syndrome. And so then, because when I read, I see emotions. I see what people's bodies are doing, how their voice sounds. I don't necessarily see what's happening around them. So
I'm like the complete opposite.
I have to add in.
Like I was doing a live show with someone, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this person was described as this," and I was like, "Really?" Because I don't remember that. But I can remember a world building anywhere, which is why I think I'm one of the few people on the internet that like the Night Circus.
I mean, you're in good company. Hannah at Clocker Reader loves the Night Circus. So
this is true. I'm going to meet Aaron Morgenstern in January.
That's exciting.
Yes.
And Neil Schusterman in December. We're getting all the good ones. And then I think Jay Kristoff is coming back in May. But I've met him before.
Nice.
But that was my pre-Never Night, so now I want to see him again post-Never Night.
I don't know what author I want to meet.
I want to meet Rick Riordan. I would just like I would pull an Amy Schumer at his feet.
Yeah,
just,
you would.
Calm down.
I don't know. Like it's not like I know what actors I would meet. Like I have like my list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4. But like, no, I don't know. I don't have like an author that I'd be like, oh, which is weird because I don't know. I don't know.
See, I
it's
think,
just I have to think
like,
about it.
Yeah, I don't think I have like a number one. Like, I don't know.
Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. That's who.
Yeah.
The queen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can think of right now, though.
Yeah. Speaking of J. Kristoff, I rearranged some books in a Barnes & Noble because they decided they were putting... Yeah, you saw the tweet. They decided they were putting Nevernight in the YA section.
See, I don't get that because
it's about a girl.
Barnes & Noble... Well, no, because some Barnes & Noble put it in adult and some put it in YA. I feel like they should all have the same schematic.
They put it in both. Like, most of them were in the adult section.
Gotcha.
Only one was in the YA section. And I understand that, like, it's an author that has like a crossover kind of series. But Nevernight, from what I've heard, I haven't read it yet, but from what I've heard, it's one that should not be in the adult section.
Absolutely should not.
I mean, I don't know if it's worse than Akamath, but
the first scene is her, like, a split timeline of her having sex with someone and her killing someone, and the split timelines are using the same words, just like complete different context. It's literally one of the best first chapters I have ever read. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that one yet because I've heard it's very graphic, and I tend to like space out my extremely graphic content. But I do want to get to it at some point.
But it's so good.
All right. Okay, and now I'm stalling obviously because I have to write a chapter now. So
yeah. What's your goal for this one? Do you have a goal?
I'm just gonna start working on the first chapter. If I can get the first sentence written.
My goal is to respond to as much of this book as possible without reading it. Because that's how you do school. No, I just don't want to read it.
Because that's how you do school. That's how grad school works.
Yes. One of my like mentors was like, you read the introduction, you read the conclusion, you sometimes read what's in between.
Where's Sparks Notes when you need it?
Just ask a grad student to figure it out for you.
That's funny. Okay, we are going for 25 minutes again. In 3, 2, whoops, come back here. 1, and go. Bye. Okay, we're back. And once again, I've forgotten to pause my music.
Came back.
But this time, I didn't abandon y'all when I tried to do that. So.
Oh, good.
Hello, Nicole. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so glad you are here. So feel free to chime in, guys. By the way, Rebecca, I'm pretty sure we're the same age.
I'm baby. I can call you mom.
Yeah, my timer is being weird. Usually, if I set it to go off, it will go off. But apparently, my Focus app just hates me. So we're going to use the one that's on my desktop instead of the one that's on my computer. It's fine.
Just set a microwave clock and go running.
I have to go down a whole store. I have to go down 16 steps, woman.
You know how many steps there are?
Have you counted?
Oh my god.
I've lived in this house for 20. I have a birthday coming up. 29 years.
Oh.
So yes,
That's 4 years and I've been alive.
I at one point did in fact. Yeah, Rebecca, we're not all that. I'll be 32 in December, so we're really close. Anyways, yes, at one point I counted because I'm a Ravenclaw.
Fair.
So, all right, how did y'all's session go?
Not as well.
I got sanctimonious in my paper.
Was that a goal of yours?
You know what? She writes this whole thing about black healthcare, and then she only uses the word blackness twice. And I'm like, lady, you can't just make statements. Hello.
We were, Christina's baby, officially.
Small one.
We were having that discussion. We were at a restaurant, and my friends are friends with because we go there quite often. They're friends with one of the bus ladies, and her daughter just had a baby, and she was talking about the health care that she received at a hospital very near us. And she's like, yeah, we had to push the buzzer like 15 times for the nurse to come and see what was going on, and yeah.
Well, I am very interested in the female experience, especially for women of color with maternity care. So I wrote a whole paper on American violence against pregnant women.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's worse if you're black.
That's what the paper was on. I didn't really pay any particular attention to anybody else, but yeah.
It's like somewhere like 43% more.
It's over 200% more.
That's right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. It's insane. Yeah, of maternal and infant death. Yeah.
What just happened? I think
I got historical. Oh no.
It's fine.
Do you guys want to know something fun about me? After 10:30, I become a regular idiot. Like just so dumb. So
we have about 45 minutes of Smart Christine.
Yeah, take advantage because I can't stay up late, but I'm going to do it for you guys because I love you.
I will probably jump off and maybe after the next sprint because I have not had dinner yet.
It's okay. I've only had one meal today, so I feel you.
Christine, what?
Well, I mean, I'm 2 hours behind you guys, so it's not even 8 yet.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, because I'm in Utah.
But I can wake up at 5 a.m. and meet Siri. Utah.
In
Land
Utah.
of damn Mormons.
You're not wrong.
I know.
Christine is weird. She can get up at before the sun is up, and I don't understand how you do that.
Money.
I mean, also the sun doesn't come up until 8 o'clock right now because daylight savings time hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you doing your 24-hour? You're not doing your 24-hour ride-a-thon this weekend, right?
No, the weekend I'm doing that 24-hour ride-a-thon is going to be
Okay.
on the 30th because it's the
I was
last day of
thinking
NaNo.
I was thinking about doing a 25-hour ride-a-thon.
25.
But like
Whoa,
because
whoa,
then you
whoa.
get like the extra hour because we fall back at 2 a.m.
Right.
So if you do midnight Sunday morning to midnight Sunday night.
Does everywhere in the U.S. do daylight savings? Because there are some provinces in Canada where they're just like, no, thank you.
There's like 6 or 7 states that don't.
Fucking
Utah's
weirdos.
Utah's trying to do it to where they don't, and I was like, can we not?
Can we just be on the same schedule as everybody else? Thank you.
Well, because like I normally leave for work at like between 7 and 7:30, and like it's still dark.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, Canada in winter is just perpetual darkness, so we all get MS and die because of the lack of vitamin D. It's really a hellscape.
Right.
Oh gosh. I live in Florida where the sun sets sometimes and it is always hot.
I'm so jealous. When I go to Ghana, it'll be the hottest month of the year there, and it'll be like over 30 degrees every day. And I'm just ready for the sun to boil the shit out of me. Just give me in 1 week what I couldn't get in 22 years.
I would say if our healthcare wasn't crap, I'd say come live in Florida, Christine.
There's a lot more reasons than just that not to move to Florida, Margaret.
but our healthcare is crap because it's the U.S. and we're going to be underwater in 20 years.
There's that.
Yeah. Also, you guys
and there's
spell
crocodiles.
weird. I love alligators. Y'all do not have crocodiles.
We don't.
I love alligators. They're so fucking cute, and every time there's a news story about somebody getting eaten by one, I think it's so funny. Like,
most of the stories come from Florida too.
It's so funny when that one kid was swimming in a swamp and got eaten. That's how I want to die.
Christine, I think you may need, help.
How many ciders in is this, Christine?
Oh gosh.
I can go get another one if you want to see.
Are we gonna like in Brooklyn Nine-Nine? We'll get to see 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 drink Christine.
If that's what you want, I'll be right back.
What I want is to get writing done.
I did get writing done.
Yes, Rebecca was saying
like
that the kid was
300 words.
Yes, I did not get 300 words. I got 194.
I got
194. You didn't have half an hour.
321.
Yes, technically it's 194 that I rewrote.
There you go.
So, my Google Drive was being slow as crap when I was trying to open all this stuff. I'm just like, I hate you.
How are you counting, like doing your word tracking? Are you like just counting new words, or are you counting like rewritten words too?
So right now I'm going, and this is how I've always edited, but like I paste the chapter into a new document, and then I like start a new line, and I just retype the line that I am retyping, that I'm editing for the most part.
Okay.
So it's all getting, and then like, so if I don't change anything, I count that still, but like I count how far I've gotten in that chapter. It's
okay.
It's complicated and weird, and might be better if I could show you, but I can't.
I mean, if it works for you.
So, anyways, any of our lovely people who are watching, have you gotten any work done, Rebecca or Nicole? I mean, Nicole probably just joined us, so I don't know if Nicole has gotten any writing done yet, but we've got a couple more hours. At least me and Christine do. So. Christine sounds like she's being robbed.
I couldn't find another cider, but I did find this, but I don't have a bottle opener, so I'm just kidding, I'm just gonna.
Oh, Nicole is at 1,854.
Nice.
I am impressed. Nicole and I bonded over the reading sprint.
You did?
She subscribed to my channel.
Yes, she subscribed to my channel too. I was excited.
Hey, Christine, those are twist tops.
Yeah, but I can't do that because like my hands are really soft, and like I don't want to have like peasant hands.
I have that problem with my feet because I used to have real tough feet because Florida and you go barefoot everywhere.
Right.
And then I started working places that require you to wear closed-toed shoes. And so my feet became soft.
I like spent my whole childhood barefoot, so the calluses still haven't gone away.
Mm-hmm.
But my hands, these are the hands of an intellectual.
I mean, I was a gymnast as a kid. I have calluses all over.
That's funny. Rebecca is mocking you for drinking Mike's lemonade, Christine.
Truly a 20.
Oh no, what is going to happen to their friendship?
My fiance party! Listen, it was Alex, but I'll drink it.
Sure.
I have champagne in the fridge. Would that have been better, Rebecca?
I think you shared.
I mean, Rebecca, haven't you admitted to drinking box wine on your channel?
Box wine, Rebecca.
Okay. I think it's time to break out the snacks. To keep up with y'all crazy people with the alcohol.
I've had Reese's Halloween candy. Because we didn't have... What are you doing?
Yes, Nicole is very respectful of the hard lemonade. She just made fun of the fact that Christine couldn't open twist off. Yeah, I brought out the veggie straws, but now I'm going for the sugar. Because today is the one day a week that I can eat these.
One day a week?
It's always pick on the Canadian day. What are you talking about?
One day a week. I'm trying to avoid things that set off my eczema.
Oh, okay.
6 days out of the week. So that means like no gluten, limited sugar, absolutely no dairy normally, but like I can tolerate these without them killing me because there's not really actual chocolate in there. It's like it's the second to last ingredient in there. So they're like
Have you tested yourself for corn sensitivity? Because I'm very allergic to corn, but this entire continent runs on a corn monopoly, and corn isn't good for you or a vegetable. So,
corn was one of my allergies growing up, but like I'm not allergic to wheat anymore. I don't like react. I can still eat it, but like as I eat more of it, it starts to as it builds up in my system, it starts to affect my skin.
Oh.
So the rashes get worse, and then I sleep like crap.
I wonder if there's a diet where all I can eat are like Rice Krispie squares, and then I'll feel better. That's kind of what I do now.
Great diet.
Yeah.
I feel like you might be missing a few vitamins there, Christine.
Oh,
what if you sprinkled the vitamins on top of
Yeah, like what if I just crushed up some vitamin D, put it on a Rice Krispie, and just like, you know?
That sounds really great.
You know what?
Vitamin D is oil-based.
They have vitamins in gummy form now.
Oh, I have a bottle of gummies in my cupboard because I'm an adult, right?
Because I'm an adult.
Gummies, and then every once in a while, I just take 5 of them, and then I'll go like 2 weeks, and then I'll take 5 more. Like one a day, but not.
That sounds right.
I have a complicated relationship with nutrition.
Me too.
Christine,
crush up some Flintstones and sprinkle them on the Rice Krispies.
Hell yeah!
There are some vitamins that if you take too much of them and they build up in your system too much, it will kill you.
You're no fun.
That's a funny way to die. Can you imagine? Like, oh no, she was too healthy. Oh no,
she had too many vitamins.
You can, in fact, overdose on vitamins. I don't know which ones they are.
I bet you're fun at parties, Margaret.
I feel like I should start a show called Margaret Ruins Everything, and it's just me going to parties and gatherings and like telling you crap. Like, oh hey, by the way, the black maternal mortality compared to everyone else.
That's me. That's
I mean,
what I do.
you have seen the show Adam Ruins Everything, right?
I have.
Okay. I was like, wait, you didn't just stumble upon this?
No, I am the bad
I
bargain
don't like him.
because
Really?
I don't
love him. He's hilarious.
Mm.
I don't teach you
Right.
anything. I just ruin everything for you.
Right. You just like walk into a random conversation and just completely just like drop an info bomb and then walk off.
I'm like, yeah. Did you know J.K. Rowling is kind of low key racist? Here's why.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Not everyone, because some of my friends are like, no, she's not.
No,
Oh, yeah.
they're just in denial.
I called myself a Slytherin the other day, and my friend's like, we don't associate with J.K. Rowling anymore. And I was like, let me be a Slytherin, though. I'm a Slytherin.
Okay, but like you can like I know this probably sounds terrible, but like you can just like separate J.K. Rowling from like the Harry Potter fandom.
Yeah.
And Slytherins, because it's not like she was nice to them anyways. So,
Fair.
you know what? Yeah.
Like, I don't think if and I seriously doubt that this is going to happen from everything that I've seen of him, but like if Rick Riordan ended up being a terrible person, I'd still keep his books. I already bought them. He's not getting any more money from them. I wouldn't recommend them as much.
Mm-hmm.
I think that like Harry Potter has become like such a huge phenomenon that it's something that you like. I feel like a lot of the time we get it like you shouldn't like that thing. I think it's okay to like things and still be critical of them.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people that like K-pop, and there is a ton of anti-blackness in K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ton of anti-blackness in East Asian culture. Like, what's new?
Yes, there is. There's a ton of.
Wasn't there someone who even said something about like there being like basically like slavery in the whole K-pop industry? I feel like I saw a tweet about that.
That's a whole different thing. That's not
about blackness, though. Yeah,
but it's not like they have extreme control over what the idols can and can't do with their lives. They're extremely controlling, but it's like I don't know that it is.
Well, I mean, I think that's the same way like that. Like those countries have the same kind of mentality when it comes to their athletes.
Yeah. So, anyways, like she's like as a black fan, I love K-pop, but I still think that you can critique these things and bring them up, and you need to, or change isn't going to happen. Because but
you can also still love it.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of it is happening out of ignorance, at least on the East Asian side. Like they're not.
Oh yeah.
Not all of them are trying to be appropriative. These concepts are being pitched, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's cool."
Yeah. I don't know.
It's hey, Max is on. Hi, Max.
Who's Max?
Mackenzie down there.
Oh,
they are my friends.
Hi, Mackenzie.
I met them at BookNet Fest last year, and then
I met them at BookCon.
They were my roommate for BookCon and BookNet Fest this year.
I've never met anyone but Sarah IRL and Kier. Sarah and Kier IRL.
Well,
that's
then
all.
You should come to BookCon next year.
I want to, but then here's the thing: I'm going to Ghana, and it's expensive.
Okay, fair.
It's like $3,200 Canadian.
Aw, well, at least I mean, on the upside, I won't have to take Benadryl the entire weekend to deal with Briar.
That's true. I mean, I might still come, but yeah.
Yeah,
no, I know.
The offer still stands if you do come, but yeah.
I'll get her groomed beforehand, so she's less of an allergen if I do.
It'll be easier because we'd be in a hotel room versus your house where she's everywhere. So as long as
never get into my car, by the way. Never do it. I always say to people, I'm like, I'm sorry about the way it looks. Briar decided how to decorate it. Like,
right.
There's actually
there's a reason that my husky does not go in the car.
Yeah. No, I'm mostly okay with dogs as long as I wash my hands right after I touch them.
That's fair.
But I can't spend a lot of hours in a home that has had dogs without my allergies going.
Yeah. Oh, I understand what you're saying. I miss Briar.
So. Yes, I know you do. Hey, Beck!
Is somebody else here? Hi. Hey guys.
Hello.
I
I guess
Okay,
maybe
so
we should write again.
yes, you
What?
probably should, especially since Brianna wants to get food.
You know, it's a little bit helpful.
Let me set a timer that will be loud and obnoxious.
I
My
was gonna
phone.
say, do you need me to set?
I'm
mine?
already loud and obnoxious. I could be a timer.
Okay. 3. That's not a 3. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Bye.
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 And we are back.
Hello.
Hello. All right, what did I miss while we were gone?
I finished and submitted my paper.
Hooray! Good job.
1,000 words I never have to read again.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, Rebecca. Rebecca had a plot hole that she fixed a while ago and didn't write down the fix, and now she forgot.
Oh, no.
I've done that.
I've done that so many times. I've done it at least 3 times with this book in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, no.
I've thought of things. And I'm like, yeah, I should do that. That would make sense. And then completely forgotten that it's an option. So.
Damn.
Anyways, so how did you guys do? I forgot that I changed something and slightly fudged up my prologue, but it's fine. It's fine.
Oh no.
I'm
What
very
I do
happy
better.
with my progress. Usually, because I have this paper due every week, like a reading response, and usually I finish it Tuesday and it's due Wednesday. But this is Friday, okay? The Friday before the Wednesday. Like, that's pretty fucking dope, okay?
This is going to work out very well for you, Christine.
What am I going to do with my Tuesday? Play
Read a
Minecraft. Oh, yeah.
Read the group book for Vaultathon. Okay.
Isn't that too early?
No, it is technically. I don't know.
I ordered it today on Amazon.
I'm rereading Jane Eyre at the moment and not enjoying it as much as I did the first time.
I should read Jane Eyre. That's what I should do. I have to mark papers on Jane Eyre.
Rochester is an ass.
Yes.
And you forget that if you only watched the movies.
Well, don't do that.
Like, I'm just like 22-year-old Margaret, I don't know what she was doing.
22-year-olds fucking suck.
I guess you would know. Anyways, I'm like, why did you start over again? My timer is the worst. Anyways, so how far did you get, Brianna, before you leave us?
I am at 2367. So I got
For
like
the day?
300 for the day.
Nice.
Yep.
You're killing it already.
I'm trying to like bank some words at the front end of it because I'm gonna need it.
Get as much done on the first as we possibly can.
Right? Like while I have this momentum.
That was me on the first day of like the book junkie trials in July. I read like 3 books on July 1st, and I was like, okay, we're good. We can die later.
I did the same thing with the nudes. I was like, I'm gonna read all of the graphic novels in the first 2 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Did not end well.
I should have done that. I don't think I even did the newts. I think I read like 3 books for my newts TBR.
I read like 22 books for the nudes.
That's what I did in July.
So
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to head out and
I'll miss
make dinner and things like that. But
yes, we will.
If I'm here on Thursday, maybe I'll join you guys. If not, I'll be in the chat.
Well, okay. I'm really glad that you didn't name your coffee shop after a vagina. That's all I have to say.
I'm glad that you awakened my understanding to that.
Yeah, that's yeah. I think you know what? It's really strong in my brain because you know Roots, the Canadian brand, the logo is a beaver. And I guess I got a sweater from Roots one time as a kid, and I was like, "Daddy, look at my beaver!" And he was like, "So yeah, no, like it's really strong in my brain now."
I've never heard that before until this very night.
Yeah, welcome to Canada.
Neither.
Welcome to Canada.
All right. Well, if either of you want to join me Monday, it's gonna be, what did I say? 6 so 8 to 10 for you guys.
I will. I
might possibly.
Okay. Let me know. So then I don't have to talk to myself.
I might be able to like at least be in the chat for the last hour, depending on when I get back from my writers group, because I have writers group from 6 until 8, and it's like an hour away.
My sister might be coming over Monday, so I'm just not sure about the timing. But yeah,
fair enough.
But anyways, okay.
Alrighty. Well, have fun. Write good words.
I shan't.
That'll be good, but thank you, Brianna, and thank you so much for helping me come
Write
up
words.
with one.
Yes. All right. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, so we
And
have
then there were two.
yes. Oh dear, what are you giving me that look for, Christine?
I don't know. I'm so
Now you look
like a
possessed.
little tipsy.
So, okay, if anybody wants to hang out on Brianna's channel, which I can get rid of that feed now, can't I? So she's not frozen on there forever. She will be doing a write-in from 6 to 8. I believe it's Central Standard Time. I know it's 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. So go check out her channel. When I finish this live show, at some point, I will get links actually put in the bios. Not the bios, in the description box. I forgot to do that before we started. It's fine. Okay, so we've got an hour and a half left. I think we're going to take like a 5-minute break to walk away from our computers and use the bathroom and all.
Alex is in the bathroom right now, and I'm really mad because I really have to pee, and I'm like, hurry up, I really have to pee.
So, all right, I'm going to put 5-minute break in the chat.
Okay.
And I'm going to go use the restroom. And then
I'm going to read until I can pee.
hopefully Alex will be done so you can
Right? Oh, he's flushing.
Okay, I'll be back. What is that? Oh, that's mine.
Okay, Alex, I really had to pee.
Okay.
I love how you keep just sitting with your blanket over your head.
I'm a wee Scottish granny.
Yeah, it kind of makes you look like the Virgin Mary in some place at some points, and I'm just like,
Oh, honey, she ain't.
true that.
Yeah. No, I
Anyway.
got this tartan in Scotland in like a town where my mom had 23 years previously bought something like that, and it's made from like real wool, and yeah, I love it.
I have a scarf that's purple that I think maybe the moths got into a little bit, if I remember correctly, but like not in a place that you can see. It's a little bitty hole. But she got me a purple scarf.
Nice.
Ireland, I think it was.
I love real wool stuff.
And
It's
it's real wool. I'm
Mhm.
of two minds because I might be allergic to wool, but I don't know because I don't wear
Oh
it.
man, yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, my life. I'm just allergic
Yeah,
to everything.
clearly.
It's so much fun. Alright.
I don't know what I'm gonna write now, Margaret, because I finished my project, so I have to get creative.
You have to get creative. You
I
could write
could just write my I might just do that.
or you could work on something else. Didn't you say you had a
Yeah.
couple papers you need to work on?
I do, yeah. Yeah, no, and one of them's now done, so it's like, wow, but
You're
I
gonna
don't
be so
know.
productive this
Yeah, no, I'm good at that. I'm good at like hammering something completely, like just like pulling a paper out of my ass. I'm good at that.
Oh yeah, I was one of
Yeah.
my specialties too. Like night
Mhm.
before, at some points I wasn't even proofreading towards the end, and I was still getting A's.
Oh, you think I proofread this? No, I just submitted it. I was like, this is a master's, baby. Like, we don't make dumb mistakes.
I was a theater major. Nobody cared.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, no, I need to like. There's probably some lessons in life I need to learn that I just haven't learned yet. But like, we keep getting away with it. Like,
They would, especially at the beginning of when I was doing theater at UF, they would require like all of the theater classes would require you to go see like the same 4 or 5 shows. I would turn in the same fucking paper for each of them. Whoops.
wow. What's UF? Which city is that?
It's the University of Florida in Gainesville.
Oh, cool. Wait, isn't there a Gainesville in Alabama?
In Georgia.
So, okay. Wait, what?
There are I think there is how many, let's see, how many Gaines, hold on. How many Gainesvilles are in the US? That is not what I said. How many Gainesvilles are in the US?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. The U.S. Census Bureau
That doesn't
estimated
tell me
Gainesville's
anything.
population.
There are at least 2 cities named Gainesville in the United States of America.
Okay, okay.
There are okay, so there are multiple cities that have multiple locations in different states. It's weird as can be. I don't know why it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You not have this issue in Canada?
Well, like a little bit, but I don't think to the same extent because you guys seem to like name things like the same shit over and over again, but like we're just British, so yeah.
Yeah, we like to name stuff after the same people. I don't even know what Gainesville is supposed to mean. I don't.
The one confusing thing though is I'm in a town like I grew up in not right now, but I grew up in Brooklyn, but not Brooklyn, New York, like Brooklyn, Ontario. But everyone's like Brooklyn, eh? And I'm like, it's not that cool.
You're like, I promise we don't have Broadway.
I promise we don't have Captain America, but
That's unfortunate.
geez Louise, yeah.
I mean, we don't have Captain America either, so.
No, but Brooklyn does.
Yeah, but he's fictional.
They have a statue now.
Does the statue look like Chris Evans?
I don't know. Let me check.
Because if they had a statue that looked like Chris Evans, I want it.
Yeah, I'm like, let's go steal it. Statue, Brooklyn. Could you imagine if it did? Okay, 1 second. I can't really tell if that does or not. Like, it looks like White Man. Like, literally, it just looks very imposing. Like, it doesn't not look like Chris Evans, but it doesn't scream Chris Evans either.
It looks like. Yeah, it just looks like comic book Captain America. Like,
it's very generic.
I don't even know that it looked. I mean, because they would probably have to pay him for
His image. Yeah, that's fair.
Although no, but they do own the Captain America image, but he looks more like comic book Cap than Chris Evans Cap.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. It's a very handsome statue, and I would like it in my backyard.
I wish they chose as handsome Captain America actors as for the Universal Captain America. He's kind of disappointing.
Universal Captain America.
Yeah, Universal Studios, because they have a whole section that's Marvel that they have to pay Disney huge buku amounts of dollars for. That's
funny.
Mm-hmm. It's because they had it before Disney owned Marvel.
Right.
And so, like, it's like the 90s-esque kind of comic book style, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
it's weird.
You look at Magneto, and he's like 90s Magneto.
I love Magneto. Magneto's the ultimate daddy.
Okay.
I love Magneto so much. I'm like, hey, Magneto, hey.
Anyways, they have character actors that they hire to get dressed up, and all of the dudes I've ever seen playing Captain America are disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, they always
short.
will be, right?
They really need to hire bodybuilders, and they hire actors.
Yeah. Well, and just like when you're working with the holy trio, which is Chris Evans, Sebastian Stan, and Anthony Mackie, like, you're never gonna fucking compete. Okay, like don't even try. There's no point.
I mean, it's really hard to find someone who has the perfect dimensions of a Dorito. So.
Exactly. Just don't try. Okay.
It's not something that's attainable on an everyday basis.
It'd be like me trying to be a scientist. It's never gonna work. Just give up.
I bet he is so much happier now that he does not have to have the Captain America body. Like, he can just have a normal fit guy body.
Yeah. Just scale it back a bit.
I've heard of the things that guys have to do to get so they look like that, and I'm just like,
I ate 4 chickens a day for 2 months.
and then I didn't drink any water on the day I was shirtless.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No thanks.
Nope. Never gonna be. I've been trying to switch my fitness for the last year or so to what can I do? And somebody was I that's why I retweeted earlier. Like, what can I do with my body versus how does my body look?
I have decided that my physical health will matter after I get all the degrees I want.
You sound like my brother.
Yeah. It's somewhere in the future. Somewhere in the future there's a healthier me that eats 3 meals a day and goes outside.
I mean, you could do schoolwork outside.
I live in Canada.
You can't do schoolwork outside right now.
No, it's cold. Also, your headphones do sound fine, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I noticed that you guys hadn't said anything, but it's just like the way my power cord presses up against my headphones. I'm not sure if it's making them wonky.
Right, it's fine.
These are kind of getting to where they need to be replaced, and so they'll start going in and out once they need to be replaced. Pain in my butt. So, okay, let's do another writing sprint because I would
Let's freaking do it.
Like to get to 1,000 words today. We're shooting for low ball right now because we're only at 488 words total.
I believe in you.
I wish I believed in me as much as you believe in me.
I don't know how to help you achieve that.
It's one of those things I know I can do it, but I'm much more of a write all of the words at the end and lose my mind kind of person.
Fair.
Self-care goes out the window during NaNoWriMo. We're trying to balance that this year.
All
right. And starting the timer for 25 minutes.
Auf Wiedersehen sound.
And we are back. You are muted, Christine. We cannot hear you. Why are you still playing?
I'm back.
Okay, you're back. Yay. All right, so what did you end up deciding you were going to write? You just muted yourself again.
I almost got my fanfic to 11,000 words. So.
Oh, nice. I have now introduced you to my main character's parents and and brother, technically, sort of. I mean, the DNA is still the same.
Okay. How do they feel about that whole situation?
Well, currently we are pre-cloning spell.
Oh.
So everything's being set up. So, like, basically, this is just kind of, like, I have a prologue, and so it's just the start of her going, okay, well, if we do this, you have to understand this new person, we have the memory stone, we have all this, but you never know how these things will take because it's the human body, et cetera, so she may not remember anything. She might remember some stuff. They've never had anybody come back with full memories yet, because this is something they do quite regularly. Not quite regularly. They do for really rich people. And so they're like, she's basically just getting their guarantee that they will take care of this girl, even if she is not their daughter.
Okay, so they're like, on board with the cloning process. Okay, I'm into it. I think that I would probably clone my child too.
So, because like in this particular world, I don't think I get into it in this book, but like in this particular world, it's basically Full Metal Alchemist, except you don't have the homunculi, and it's like
the what now?
So in Full Metal Alchemist, he tries to transmute a human, but you can't transmute humans.
Yeah, so he's in like a robot body, right?
Yeah,
like an armor
this is
suit.
like Full Metal Alchemist meets Avatar because it's got elemental magic. But like,
thank you. Love you too.
Basically, there's no like. You have all the components you need to make a human being, and then you have magic. So they figured out how to clone people who have died, and like they sell them to relatives who are grieving.
Okay, that would work on me.
Yeah, and this is the first time that they've ever attempted to recreate, is the word they use, because it's a magic-based system.
Yeah.
Recreate a mage.
I think even if you told me it would go badly, I would still do it. I think you'd be like, yeah, we can clone your brother, and like that's fine, but it will be weird. I'll be like, still do it. I'm curious. Like, please do it. Give me something. Something is better than nothing, please. Like, yeah, no. That would work on me. So I think this is a realistic conflict.
Yeah. So, well, the conflict is the fact that like her parents die, and her brother won't take her in.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, that's a
her brother's a little bit of an ass in this first book, and he will, if there's a second book, he will eventually change his tune.
Wait.
I might kill him off. I'm not sure about that yet.
Okay, wait. You know how for you the whole thing is like love interest can't die?
Oh yeah, you don't like it when siblings die.
No, sisters can die. Brothers can't die.
Then
that's what happened.
Why were you so upset about Evie then? Evie was a sister.
Evie's alive. If she was dead, maybe we could explore my feelings, but she's alive. No, like I literally no brothers, no. They live. Thank you.
I haven't decided what his path is gonna be yet. Because
well, you can base your decision on the future emotional breakdown of yours truly.
It's gonna depend on whether or not he turns out to be a complete ass for the entire series, and then has to redeem himself. Because in the original fanfic, the character he's based off of was awful.
Okay.
And he's the reason the main character died.
Oh.
So I killed him.
Okay, so the appropriate thing to do, I mean, you can make them a really bad brother and then kill them, but if there's any semblance of a redemption arc and then you kill him, I'm out. I'm fucking out.
Even if she loses an arm and has memory issues?
Listen, she can be Bucky, but she can't lose her brother. Please don't do that to me.
I mean, we're in a society where you can magically clone people, so like she gets the arm back at some point. It doesn't function fully, but she will get a replacement arm.
Can she get her brother back?
I mean, she could have him cloned. I don't know. We'll see, because she also has 3 roommates in this book, and I'm like, that's enough roommates that if I did a trilogy, I could kill off a roommate every book.
Oh my god! Wow!
There are huge stakes, guys!
I'm glad I'm living in a happy fanfic world where everything just happens the way I want it to.
I don't think anyone actually dies in this book, but I might have to change that because consequences. So.
I don't like when brothers die. That's why I think it's why Brother Bear is my favorite Disney movie also, kind of, because I think it traumatizes me every time I watch it. Like every time I'm like, why would this happen? Not both the brothers. Like I'm like fucking dead every time. But yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I know. Like I am that middle brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that just goes around angry all the time. Yeah.
I feel that. I've been doing my own fair share of going around angry all the time. I'm an American. It's our right.
Oh, yeah.
Our country is on fire. We're allowed to be mad.
So is mine. Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be even worse when it's Remembrance Day and everyone's like, wow, our freedom. And I'm gonna be like, kill me.
Somebody did make a point. One of the, what was it? It was the president of Syria or something. He's like, at least this guy is honest about the fact that he's dishonest, so we know he'll be dishonest.
Wait, Assad said that? Of Syria?
Not Assad. Somebody, maybe, okay, I don't know who it is. It's one of they were talking about it. It might not have been him, but it was one of the Middle Eastern countries. There was an interview and he was talking about the fact that, like, he's like, yeah, I mean, he's a very transparent foe. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, that's great for America.
NaNoWriMo got political bitches. Yeah, no.
Welcome to Margaret Ruins Everything.
No, I mean, I agree with you. Christine ruins everything too. Mostly about holidays and national myths.
Yeah. Okay, Max, who pulled a Jack Sparrow? I know we're like, I don't even know which part of the conversation that refers to.
Yeah, what?
I'm so confused.
Please help. Don't understand.
In my defense, it is late and I've had a lot of sugar today.
I'm trying to think about like what Jack Sparrow does, and all I can think of is drinking, and I'm like, no, that was me, I guess, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, anyways.
He was honest about being dishonest. Jack Sparrow.
Oh! I feel like Jack is a better person than who.
I don't feel like Jack is a better person. I feel like Jack is a less powerful person.
I feel like if Jack had the choice to be racist or not racist, Jack would choose to not be racist.
Because Jack is too drunk.
I mean, I guess in general, in the time he's there. Well, you have to remember, there's huge speculation that, or like there's in canon, the ship, the cargo the Black Pearl was transporting were slaves, and that's why he did something. That's
Everyone
why
that owned a ship back in that time transported slaves. There's no way around that.
Anyways, according to Pirates of the Caribbean in like movie 2, he refused to transport slaves, and that's why he became a pirate.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, we can narrativize him as a hero then.
So, ow. Anyways, yeah, that was because I remember reading that on Tumblr, and it's a line in the movie because he's like, I remember he says humans aren't cargo, mate, in movie number 2 when Bargain Mr. Collins was talking to him about the last time he saw him.
The book I finished today was called Capitalism and Slavery and really talked a lot about this stuff, and I'm just like, flashbacks to this morning. You want to talk about the cotton industry or the sugar industry? Like,
Oh my God, Justin. So I've decided I'm not looking at my stats for all of November, and Justin at Ghost Reader has said I will DM them to you every day. I mean, that doesn't violate my rules.
That's funny.
I just can't check them. I wrote down what my stats were at the beginning of November, and I'm going to compare them to what my stats were at the end of November. But mostly it's just an experiment in seeing, like, how do I feel about my channel after a month of not looking at my analytics.
Ah.
How does that make me feel about the content I make? It's also, like, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not checking them 3 and 4 times a day.
Yeah.
So, anyways. All right, we should get back to writing, because that's what people came here for. And not just lessons about Jack Sparrow and the cotton industry.
More of that sweet Bucky Barnes fanfic right now. It's time to go.
Write it. Give Bucky all of the love.
I will. You know I will.
So you're not one of those
love that Steve couldn't give him.
You're not one of those fanfic writers that makes your characters suffer?
No. Well, maybe other characters, but I would never make Bucky suffer. Never. I'd rather make myself suffer.
I like making characters. I mean, technically, Bucky's suffering would be you suffering.
What?
If you're, like, if Bucky was suffering, you would be suffering.
Yes.
That is how you would make yourself suffer.
I do connect my mental health and stability to his progress in the MCU. Like, in a problematic way.
That's okay. I've done that before. All right. I'm starting the timer.
Okay, bye.
And this time I'm not going to accidentally pause it. All right. And go for 25 minutes. All right, we are back.
And back.
You are back.
Yeah.
Huzzah. So, you get more writing done?
I did, not as much as I did the last session, but that's probably because I'm like sleepy and I was like, what's a word? But then I got it. It just took me longer to get each word.
Welcome back, Max. I hope. How has everyone done this night? Let me know, guys.
Good.
Christine has been watching my dancing. When
It was
was
beautiful.
that? Was that
like 5 minutes ago?
5 minutes ago? Chime in the chat if you've gotten any writing done. Let me know how your night has gone. We're gonna wind it down
Yes,
here.
Mackenzie wrote words,
Good job, Max. I'm proud of you.
not numbers or symbols.
What? I guess you do write numbers.
That's true. Maybe you
I
did write
guess you
numbers.
do.
Whew.
I'm weird. Oh, I have to script all my videos for tomorrow.
I filmed 2 today.
Good for you. I'm filming most of them suck. Yes, well, if they suck now, you can make them better. Sucky words can be made better. No words you can't do anything with those.
That's true. That is true.
So, let's see, what was my final word count of the night? So I finished the prologue for my book. I'm very happy with that. And I started chapter 1, which makes me happy.
Nice.
So I got like 2 paragraphs into chapter 1. Okay, so 45 plus 55. So I've gotten 1,300 words written today so far.
Okay, I wrote 1,000 words for my paper, and then for my fanfic, I wrote 849 words, so 1,800 words.
Wow. Beck is killing it. Beck has written 3,523 words.
Hot damn!
Like,
Rebecca!
Beck, you're going to be able to
Oh,
take
no, this isn't Rebecca.
time
It's
off.
somebody else.
Yes, that's a different, yeah. Beck I don't know.
Sorry.
Is Beck short for Rebecca? I don't know.
Beck is what I call my best friend, Rebecca. So, like,
yes, I understand. Yeah. There are a lot of different that are similar to the, yes.
Yeah. Within the family of names.
Yes. So, is that T or is that
This is T now. Yeah. This is my
You're
Whip It mug because I want to whip it someday.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I want my little soft baby sight hound.
Do you know if they're more or less active than greyhounds?
About the same.
About the same. We had one that lived next door to us, and they actually had to stop putting her in the yard. She was a mix because she would run up and down the fence when she was out back, like with Susie, and she was starting to tear things in her hips because of the pasture.
Yeah, they're kind of fragile, but also mixes. You just never know what you're gonna get. So like,
yeah. So. All right, I will give everyone else a minute to chime in and let us know if they got anything done. I think at this point it's probably just you, Max, and Beck watching. I think Rebecca had to leave us. Brianna obviously is gone at this point, but hey, I know Nicole had to leave us. So, but thank you so much for hanging out, everyone, and writing with us. Christine is very happy because she is now ahead on schoolwork.
yeah.
I'm very happy because I could be more behind than I am, but I am not.
That's you did great.
Yeah, I'm close enough at this point. What is it? I'm close enough at this point that I could stay up for another like 30 minutes and write the rest of it. Ooh, that makes it weird. And get my 1,667 words on this project.
Nice.
So, yes.
I'm not gonna stay up because I have work tomorrow.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah. Also, I'm terrible at staying up. It's my greatest flaw. I say a lot of things are my greatest flaw, but
I am secretly an 80-year-old woman, and the minute I get in bed, I cannot keep my eyes open.
I'm a good sleeper like that too. I'm just
like right now because I'm up and doing things, I'm fine. But I guarantee you this: the minute I get horizontal and try to start like reading or something, I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
So, okay, well, I think we are going to wrap things up. Thank you to everyone that joined us. Thank you to Brianna and Christine for
Thank
helping
you
me
for
host this.
hosting.
Oh, thank you.
It was fun.
Yes, we will be back on my channel. Obviously, you will get the regular Sunday and Wednesday videos in theory. Again, there's going to be a write-in from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Brianna's channel. She is over at Coffee Books and Bullet Journals. And then you can come right back here on Thursday on my channel. I just said that. That is Saturday. From 6:30 to 9:30 p.m., I will be having Rebecca from the Tea Hags, Leah from Where in the World is Leah Jane, Merritt from Fictional Not Fantasy, and Beck from Untitled for now helping me host that particular write-in. It should be fun. We'll see if we can maybe get a decent amount of writing done that night, considering there will be 5 of us.
I believe in you guys.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate your faith in me. All right. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much.
Schlaf gut, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Bye.
Why?